I'm with Debbie Abrahams from the Labour Party. We've had over 1,500 questions, Debbie, from jobseekers on reed.co.uk concerned about employment issues. We've chosen 10 that are most representative of the questions asked, which I'll ask you in order. This question is from Lydia from Brighton. What will you do to reduce the wage gap between top earners and those at the bottom?
Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it, really, that since 2010 we actually see average wages haven't really increased at all if you consider inflation, whereas the CEOs of the top 100 companies have actually increased by 47%. I think there's a 150 times difference between their pay and the average workers, and we need to do something about it. We know that fairer societies do better overall when there is a narrower gap, so we've promised that we would publish the pay ratios as a way of highlighting really the differences. Hopefully that will make a difference.
My focus would be on people at the bottom. I'm a supporter of moving to a living wage. We've said we need to put in place a commission to work out how to do something with that kind of complexity and change, but it seems to me it's got to be the right direction in which to go. But above all, I want to make sure that our people become skilled. As I say, you go back into, not a generation back, and there were evening classes, there were learning opportunities, people could increase their skills. They didn't think, you finished your studies and then you went to work and you didn't have an opportunity to develop significantly beyond that. We've got to return to giving people a chance to learn new skills, particularly in this era when we've got so much change, artificial intelligence, robotics, changing the world of work. People have to have that opportunity to get those new skills so they're ahead of the curve, and that they're benefiting from those changes, and they can make sure that that is coming through in their income.
Well, of course, it was a Conservative government that brought in the national living wage, which makes a significant difference to people on lower incomes. And we've said we're going to continue with the national living wage growing so it reaches the point of 60% of median earnings. And so it's something like 2.75 million people benefit directly from the national living wage, but there's also a ripple effect on people on higher incomes, a little bit further up the income scale, so lots and lots of people benefiting from that policy.